Yes, children. Yesterday we observed that the Darbonis laws of trade in the classification of elements lesson. Now today we will go to the second next topic, that is the Newland's law of actives. Why this Newland's law of actives comes means we know yesterday only discussed about that limitations are there, Darbonis laws of trades. Due to that reason only next law it came. So this is also to arrange the elements in a particular order. This law also came to arrange the elements into the particular order only. Why? Because the Darbonis laws was failed. That's why next law, Newland's law of actives came. So today's topic will see means John Newland was a British chemist scientist. He was found that when elements were arranged in the ascending order of their atomic weights, they appeared to fall into the 7 groups. So when arranged the elements in ascending order, he observed that all elements are arranged in the atomic according to atomic weights in a particular order, that is means ascending order. They fall into 7 groups. He observed that, and each group contains the similar chemical properties. One group. So he told us that 7 groups fall. So 7 groups fall means that is calling each group having the similar chemical properties. So 1, 2, 3 like that 7 groups fall means first group all are having similar chemical properties. Second group, third group, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh like this. These all properties are having the same. These elements all are having the properties of chemical same properties. This also same like that only. He observed that is with the same. Based on these observations only, he given this Newland's law of actives. Newland proposed one law of actives. Law of actives. So what is law of actives states means when elements are arranged in the ascending order according to their atomic weights, they fall into a pattern in which their properties repeat at regular intervals. What is telling means ఎప్పుడైతే అటామిక్ వెయిట్స్ అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్లో తీసుకొని అరేంజ్ చేస్తారో అవి ఒక ప్యాటర్న్లో ఏర్పడుతున్నాయి. ఏ విధంగా అంటే వాటి యొక్క ప్రాపర్టీస్ రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్లో రిపీట్ అవుతాయి. సో రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్లో సో ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఎవ్రీ 8th ఎలిమెంట్, అది కూడా ఎలా రెగ్యులర్ అండి, ఎవ్రీ 8th ఎలిమెంట్ స్టార్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఏ గివెన్ ఎలిమెంట్ రెజెంబుల్స్ ఇన్ ఇట్స్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ టు దట్ ద స్టార్టింగ్ ఎలిమెంట్. Every 8th element. Suppose what he arranged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that 7 he will arrange. Suppose 1, 2, example I am telling 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one group elements suppose. Next 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I am showing example, that is I am not writing the elements, just I am writing the example. So suppose these are 7 elements. This is the first element. What is telling? Every 8th element showing the similar properties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This. So this whatever this element having the properties, this 8th element what you will get? This is the 8th element only. So these both are having the similar properties. That both are having the similar properties. So wherever you take every 8th element will follow the similar chemical properties of the starting element. Suppose if you are taking 4th element from here to 8th element, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th element. This is the 8th element. So this one having the similar chemical properties. That is the law of Newland's law of actives. He proposed that. What is its definition means? When the elements are arranged in the particular ascending order according to their atomic weights, their properties repeat at regular intervals. That is every 8th element from the starting will give the same properties. So elements with similar chemical properties are to be present along the horizontal row. So in horizontal similar properties elements are arranged in the horizontal row. Groups are arranged in the vertical row. So that is telling you. So he was the first person according to the atomic numbers given to the elements or told to the elements. ఎలిమెంట్స్కి అటామిక్ నెంబర్స్తో చెప్పింది ఎవరు ఫస్ట్ అంటే న్యూలాండ్స్ అవుతుంది. సో అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ బట్ హిజ్ వర్క్ వాజ్ నేదర్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ బై హిజ్ సీనియర్స్. అతని వర్క్ని సీనియర్స్ వాళ్ళు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసినప్పటికీ నాట్ బై ద జర్నల్ ఆఫ్ కెమికల్ సొసైటీ, కెమిస్ట్రీ సొసైటీ ఆల్సో యాక్సెప్టెడ్, బట్ పబ్లిక్ వాజ్ నాట్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ హిజ్ లాస్. సో Newland's table of elements, if you start with hydrogen and move to the down and then start at the top, the 8th element is a fluorine will get according to this table, and the next 8th element is chlorine, and so on like that. So hydrogen, fluorine and chlorine are here similar. Example here you see means here it is there, here it is there. So hydrogen first you will take means next 8th element will get to the fluorine. Again from fluorine you will take the 8th element chlorine. These three are the same chemical properties are there, he is telling that is. The three are the having the same chemical properties. That is according to this method. So similarly anyway if you start the next one element same like that only will get. Suppose example lithium will take the similar properties you will get. But is the table also not satisfied totally? Somewhat limitations are there to these elements also. So Newland's table was some having the problems. First problem is that there are instances of two elements fitted into the same slot. He arranged two elements in one box only, that is a slot we will say. Here is there, see, two elements are arranged in the same like this. In one box only arranged in the two elements. That is the one problem in this one. And certain elements totally dissimilar in their properties. Two elements are there in that means that two elements having the dissimilar properties. వేరే ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నటువంటి రెండు ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఒకే బాక్స్లో పెట్టినాడు. సపోజ్ 13 and 17 like 77 anyone. This 13 is alug number, 17 is a different number. 13 is a different number, 17 like that. With different properties numbers are arranged in the same box. That is a slot is telling. So that is the problem in this one second one. So totally dissimilar properties. So example that is cobalt is there, nickel is there, platinum is there like that, etc etc. If you observe in the table 130 you can observe some more examples in that one. So that is a different properties. So it was found that the law of Octaves holds good only for the elements up to calcium. So till only calcium in the atomic number, according to the atomic number ascending order, only till calcium is according to its law was successful. The law was not valid for other elements after the calcium, which is having the higher mass than the calcium. కాల్షియం కంటే ఎక్కువ మాస్ ఉన్నటువంటి అటామిక్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ నుంచి ఇంకా ఈ న్యూలాండ్స్ లా అనేది సక్సెస్ కాలేకపోయింది. సో న్యూలాండ్స్ పీరియాడిక్ టేబుల్ వాజ్ రెస్ట్రిక్టెడ్ టు ఓన్లీ 56 ఎలిమెంట్స్. Is the table only restricted to 56 elements? Till 56 elements only it was successful. So elements that were discovered later could not be fitted into the Newland's table in accordance with their properties. He arranged how many elements are discovered at that time only. After next elements may come, but where should you keep that elements? That is did not given the explanation. That is on the wrong also is there. That's a problem. So one more problem that is. So Newlands attempted to link the periodicity of the chemical properties of elements with the periodicity and found in the music. According to the music, Telugu music is there. So musical scale notes will be, that is a key separated from its octave by an interval 7 notes. According to that he told, this must have made him that to force all the elements into this active pattern sometimes without caring the similarities. So he arranged according to the musical notes. So Telugu musical notes. Indian system of music there are 7 musical notes. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni. Sa re ga ma pa da ni. Again sa will come. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Again sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So repeatedly that will come. Based on that only he told that elements were discovered like that he is telling. So that is Newland's laws of octaves.